And look where we are. Look at that. Beautiful. That right there is Mount Hood. And that right there is Mount Adams. Hello guys, so we are about to embark upon one of the beautiful trails, or let's say one of the most awaited trails on Oregon, or between Oregon and Washington border. It's called the Dog Mountain Trail. It's one of the famous trails here because I think it offers stunning views of the Columbia River Gorge itself and the surrounding mountains. Because the elevation gain here is about 2,900 feet. So kind of dreading it. Let's see if we can make it. Here we are about to begin. So it's 3.8 mile up and 3.8 mile down, which is about 7.6 miles. Wow. And thus begins the climb. You excited or dreading it?
Not that excited.
We'll do it slowly, I guess. So the tricky thing about such hikes is that you have to be as slow, well, not slow per se, but
You have to take breaks.
yes, you have to take plenty of breaks and be as comfortable while walking as possible, so that you don't want to spend all of your energy right at the beginning. And trust me when I say this, the hardest part is not just climbing. Even while getting down, that can be a little tricky, because last time we did it during the Angels Rest, we kind of hurt our backs and knees. Yeah, because you tend to walk a little faster when you're coming down, so it kind of gives a little bit of more pressure to you on your hips and your knees. It is cold, as you can see from her attire. She's wearing plenty of layers while I'm not. So guys, I just recorded and you can see here, first 0.3 miles, elevation gain of 215 feet. Oh dear, this is tough. This hike is tough. And look what she got. She got herself a pair of hiking poles. So just a recommendation for someone who's planning to go for such hikes, like steep hikes, get yourself a hiking pole, because you don't want to strain your hip or your legs. So I got these from REI store, apparently one of these popular sporting goods store in the US.
Yeah, and they were on garage sale.
So good thing about REI is that basically if you're a member, you can purchase things from the garage. Garage is where you would find like second-hand items or used items. Actually these are pretty new, and we found these for like $80, although its original price was $140. Funny thing, both of them were the same model, but they were kept on different aisles in the REI store, and the note read that they had lost the other pair. We somehow found them together and we realized that they are exactly the same poles and we bought them. One thing I do want to point out is that don't attempt this hike if you have any injury in your leg or hip or back, because this is kind of strenuous. As you've seen that it starts climbing right from the beginning and keeps going that way for the entire duration of the hike, all the way to the top. So you want to stay healthy before you even attempt this hike. So the reason we came to this hike today was because it's so sunny outside. As you can see, there's hardly any cloud out here, right? There's no cloud, beautifully sunny, and yeah, this just makes up for all the rains that have been downpouring in Oregon.
And the reason we came on this hike was it was on our way from the getaway cabin to home.
Do check out our vlog on the cabin in the woods getaway near Mount Adams. Within first mile of this hike, you start to sweat out like crazy,
Yeah.
and all your layers of clothing, they kind of become useless. So do carry a backpack so that you can store them.
Within 10 minutes of the first climb, I was really sweaty and I had to get rid of the top 2 layers.
Do you think the poles are helping?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good sign. So guys, we've got an opinion from Sonia. The poles do help on a steep climb slope like this one. Oh my god. Difficult and more difficult. Wow, this is something I did not see. So guys, apparently they give you an option to choose between difficult and more difficult. Oh no! Which one do you want?
There was easy as well in this option list.
What do you want to do?
Obviously difficult.
Obviously difficult. Choosing the difficult path to go up, and we'll choose the more difficult path to come down. So we are 1.5 miles into the hike with an elevation gain of roughly 3,000 feet. So far so good. Also the climb here is not that steep yet. Not that I want to jinx it. You know, there's no ice. I couldn't spot any ice or snow on the ground yet, and it's not muddy. Good sign. So if you're considering, you know, backing out of this hike just because you think it could be muddy or icy, don't be afraid, because it's not. You can very well do this hike. And look where we are. Look at that. Oh man, beautiful. Wow, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the word. Wow. I think this is the final leg, final 1,000 feet climb. We are roughly 2.6 miles in. We have to climb another 1.2 miles, I believe. Your footing has to be exactly right. If not, there is patches of muddy ground here. You might slip. You can do this. Yay! Do this for Forever Hum.
With the poles I can. Here I come, Forever Hum.
Finally out in the sunshine. Well, this certainly has the gorgeous view that we saw earlier, and you certainly want to make sure that you have the right footing, because you don't want to go on a roller coaster ride on this one, do you? So Sonia here thought of giving up at some point, 2,500 feet in
At this point.
but I think she decided to go a little further when you come all the way here. So guys, we are approaching the puppy dog viewpoint, which is this right here. Well, actually it's not bad. It certainly offers the panoramic view of these mountains. Alright, time to head up. We are just close to the top, and you cannot imagine how happy I am. So we're on the top of Dog Mountain now.
Yeah.
Finally accomplished.
I'm so
One of
glad
the-
I made it.
One of the tough trails probably that we've done so far.
Yeah, I'm taking a moment to breathe and then
Comprehend.
digest the view. Right now, all I can think about is catching my breath.
Yeah, it is quite sunny. It's annoyingly sunny, I think.
It's not the kind of thing we Portlanders are used to saying.
The sun is quite intense here. We got our own lunch, and this is biryani, vegetable biryani with paneer and some vegetables in it.
Yeah, we cooked it in the Getaway Cabin last night.
Yep. And she's eating falafel. Ooh, with a dip. Interesting. Super hungry. We have to have some lunch before we head down. I don't know if you can see it, but that right there is Mount Hood, and that right there is Mount Adams. So guys, it's time to head back now. Hopefully it took us about 2 hours to get on the top. Hopefully it should be a lot quicker. Alright, let's head down. Oh, by the way, I've read posts on All Trails saying that a lot of people found ice and found it windy on the top, but I don't think it's windy at all, like at least not today. Started our descent. So glad. Look at the view. Look at Mount Adams. Someday I will climb that. Hopefully. I really want to. So guys, we are here at the intersection point. So this way leads to the Dog Mountain. This way is one end of the loop, and this way is the other end of the loop. So we came this way, and now we're heading back this way. So this is supposedly the more difficult path, but because we're getting down, I hope it doesn't turn out to be that difficult. This region of the hike is probably one of the only regions where you can walk flat. I was just telling the viewers that this is the only region where it's a flat walk. And it is.
That's why I'm walking fast.
Look at her.
Let's walk. Road runner.
To the intersection point of difficult versus not more difficult.
I hope I'm close to the parking lot. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope that too. Let's hope it's not that far now. Definitely less than a mile. So we finally ended up doing this loop from difficult, going from here and then coming from this side.
And we are approaching the parking lot. Woo! So excited to be able to sit on your ass. And we are here. Before Deepak rates the hike, let me just rate it. 0.5 out of 10.
By the way, the parking lot is right there.
It's okay, we have reached.
If you were to ask my rating, I would have to say 7. Honestly, I didn't go for this hike because of the views or just the views. I wanted to do this hike because I wanted to test my capability of hiking. So 3000 feet was something that I wanted to see if I can achieve, and I did. So I'm glad I did that, and that's why I'm rating it a little higher. But in terms of view, I think Angel's Rest is definitely better than Dog Mountain hike. I hear that Dog Mountain hike is much prettier during summers because you have those yellow flowers right up at the top. Before we leave, you guys know what to do. If you're new to the channel, well, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because we want to welcome you to our family. And if you're already a member of Forever Hum, stay relaxed because we have so much more content coming on for you.
Yay! See you next time.
Alright, see you guys next time.